Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. The Illinois General Assembly will gather in Springfield Friday in a special session to try to make progress on pension reform while the finger pointing continues. From Governor Quinn to House leaders to worker unions, the blame game is ongoing while deficits for state and local pension programs swell. Our Greg Hines is here with more. Greg, you wrote yesterday about the blame that's going around here. Different people, groups, sort of making claims that they've done their part and yet pointing at others. Break that down. Who's pointing at whom?
Well, the governor's saying, hey, the legislature hasn't presented me a bill that, he's the leader of the state, and normally that's where the buck would last. The Senate has passed a bill and points it to the House and said, hey, pass the bill, but the House points back at the Senate and say, hey, but your bill only deals with 2 of the 5 pension plans. It leaves a big hole. The unions are saying, hey, we paid our share. Why are you asking us to take it when it's the politicians that didn't come up with the money? But the big business groups say that the unions are being too greedy and they're asking for too much and they got to take a hit. So everybody points and nothing happens.
If you're a taxpayer, I mean, that's mind-numbing to just think about it. Any expectation, I mean, from this special session about any progress that you expect to be made at all?
No. All indications are that the earliest the legislature will seriously take this up will be in what's known as the rump session in January, in between when the old General Assembly goes away and the guys who are elected in November take in. The reason for that is when they meet then, you only need a simple majority to pass a bill that would take effect immediately, not the 60% majority you'd need now.
Okay, how about the standoff, especially on those downstate school districts, trying to make them sort of contribute for their pensions as we do here in Chicago? What's the latest there?
The latest is that nobody seems to want to budge. The Democrats and the city guys argue, hey, we in Chicago pay for our teachers. You guys in the suburbs and downstate, why should we pay part of your bill, pay your own? And they say, we can't do that. It's gonna increase our property taxes. And the city says, yeah, but we'll phase it in. It'll take a while. And no, it's still going to raise our property taxes. Again, everybody's pointing. It didn't happen.
Okay, well, maybe they'll surprise us tomorrow with some good news.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay, great. Thanks a lot.